Hello everyone, Caffeine Man here, and today we're talking about the drink that sold out in just 15 minutes online. We're talking about GFUEL. Coming right up. Hello again everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. I am super excited to be going over today's product review. If you're new to my channel, you want to stay informed on all things caffeine related, feel free to hit the subscribe button. I post new videos every Tuesday night. Also, if you're new here, my videos are broken down into 3 to 4 different parts. The first part is me telling you a little bit about the company that makes the product. The second part is me going over what I think of the product. The third part goes over the ingredients that make the product special. And the last part is the taste test. And it's an actual taste test. I gotta tell you, I went online to watch a few reviews just to see what people were saying about this, and I don't want to start a beef. Do people still say beef? Am I supposed to be spilling tea? Anyway, I'm not trying to cause problems, but I watched one video from a girl called Electra. She's a gamer, and she did a 10-minute product review of these cans. I mean, the video's got over 6,000 views, probably even more by now. And here's how it went. Wow, these are really good. Awesome, what do they taste like? Wow, these are really, really good, guys. Oh, that's great. So what do they taste like? Guys, these are really, really good, guys. Oh, that's great. What's it taste like? Okay, so let's move on to the next one. What? You didn't even say what they tasted like. How is that a product review? I mean, I'm sure she's an awesome gamer. I'm sure she's an awesome Twitcher, or whatever they call them. But if you're gonna do a 10-minute product review, and I know mine can be even longer than that, at least, please tell us what they taste like at least. I mean, that's the whole point of a product review. Come on. That being said, because my videos tend to be long, I also include timestamps in the description box down below. So if you want to skip all my blah blah blah, you can go right to the taste test. Also, this is not a sponsored video. I'm not an ambassador or anything like that. I did apply for ambassadorship or whatever they want to call it, but they said there's a few months waiting list, and I couldn't wait to get this product, so I ended up ordering it online. And no word of a lie, the day after I received the product, I got an email from GFUEL saying, hey, we can send you some free product. I let them know I already purchased it, so thank you very much. But if you want to send me a coupon code, that would be great. And then they just disappeared. So I'm sorry, no coupon code for you guys from Caffeine Man. But feel free to look online because there's thousands of different coupon codes for this product, so let other people get the credit for my video. GFUEL was created by a company called Gamma Labs. Gamma Labs was established in 2004 with a single purpose. They wanted to find the healthiest and most effective way to enhance athletic performance using natural, legal, and effective formulas. And over the past 15 years, they've done just that, gaining the trust and support of countless professional athletes. GFUEL itself was released in 2012, and it was the first energy drink to be produced by gamers for gamers. The gamers that developed it claimed that they were tired of getting a sugar crash from the energy drinks, and they wanted to create something better. Now at the time in 2012, there were plenty of other sugar-free energy drinks that are pretty good, but we're just going to forget that for the sake of their story. So not wanting to try sugar-free energy drinks at the time, they decided to create their own sugar-free energy drink, and they have grown massively from it. If you go to their website, it's full of YouTubers, Twitch streamers, regular gamers, esports. I mean, it's crazy how much online support that they have from big name online influencers. I mean, I'm not even going to start to list them because there's so many and you probably already know most of them. So why did it get so popular? Probably because it's awesome. I guess I'll find out. And the surprising thing to me is why I haven't tried this sooner. I was waiting for the cans to come out because I'm not really fond of powder drinks and I'm lazy. But when I started researching the product more, I was quite intrigued by the ingredients and wish I had tried it sooner. Why is that? Well, if you've been watching my channel for a while, you'll see that I go over all things caffeine related. That being said, my Bang energy drink videos really started to gain traction from my channel. As I started to get more subscribers from it, those subscribers would request more pre-workout energy drink reviews. So my channel started focusing on pre-workout drinks because that's what was requested. But like I said, I don't work out. I personally want something beneficial to me as well. I don't need CoQ10, I don't need BCAAs, I don't need creatine. And we all know that the amounts that they put in these drinks aren't beneficial to working out in general, so why bother? If I'm going to be drinking an energy drink, I'd like to have an energy drink that helps focus. I'm a casual gamer myself, so it would help for that. But more importantly, I work an 8 to 5 job, and energy drinks with a lot of caffeine, they can tend to make you a little bit jittery, especially if you're going to be sitting at a computer all day like me. So I tend to actually choose energy drinks during the day that have a lower caffeine content per volume. If I do have a Bang energy drink during the day, I tend to nurse it over about an hour time span because I don't want to take too much caffeine at one time. It is the perfect example of someone using the wrong product for the wrong reason. Bang is a pre-workout drink, and it was developed for people who are going to be working out, not for your everyday consumer. But it's gained popularity, and now everyone's starting to use it. So when I look at energy drinks, I like to find things that have L-theanine in it and other natural ingredients that have a natural caffeine in them because they provide a longer lasting energy. That's what I need, And I know a lot of other people do too. So when I started looking into G Fuel, I started seeing a lot of stuff that I liked. When you see what's in here, you'll see why it's good for gamers because it helps with focus. But you'll also see that it's not just for gamers. It could be for everyone. The truth is, everyone could use more focus. Gamers, yes, but 9-to-5 workers, blue-collar workers, pretty much any workers that work a full day or more. And even pre-workout people, you're still going to get your high amount of caffeine because we know the caffeine is what does most of the heavy lifting in these drinks. So why not have a high caffeine energy drink that's going to give you more focus when you work out, more determination when you work out, and potentially help your workout even more? Just like Bang has become more mainstream, even though it's a pre-workout drink, G Fuel has that same opportunity to become more mainstream for everyone to use because everyone could use more focus. So let's take a look at these nutrition facts and the ingredients. The ingredients are printed pretty small, so I'll focus on the nutrition facts and then tell you the ingredients that I think are most beneficial in these drinks. Serving size, 1 can. All right, G Fuel, I like you already. Good job. It's got 0 sugar, 0 fat, 0 calories, 0 carbs. Are you sure that I'm not going over a pre-workout drink? Because this is total deja vu. All right. For your vitamins, it's got 50% of your daily value of vitamin C. It's got 25% of your daily value of B6. And it says it's got 25% of your vitamin B. But I think they were producing the cans a little too fast and might have made a typo because I think it's supposed to have 25% of your B12. It's also got 25% of your niacin, which is B3. So it's not super high in vitamins, but you don't really need to be in these drinks. Bang uses about 25% of the daily value for all their vitamins in their drink, but some of the newer pre-workout drinks like Reign uses over 100%. And when it comes to being over 100% of your B vitamins, you're just going to flush them out of your system anyway. So I think that these have a great percentage of your vitamins for the day. Now let's take a look at some of the ingredients that make G Fuel special. The G Fuel electrolyte blend. This includes sodium gluconate and potassium beta-hydroxybutyrate. Sodium gluconate is the sodium salt of gluconic acid, which is obtained from glucose by fermentation. What's that mean? Well, if you look it up online, you're going to find lots of different uses for this ingredient, but all I care about is why it's used in this product, and here's why. Sodium gluconate reduces the amount of bitterness of stevia and balances out the amount of sweetness and sourness. Nice. Potassium beta-hydroxybutyrate helps support electrolyte balance while providing a boost in energy as well as weight loss. Additionally, it's also known to help enhance cognitive function. Also very nice. Tyrosine. Tyrosine is a popular dietary supplement used to improve alertness, attention, and focus. Supplementing with tyrosine is thought to increase the levels of neurotransmitters, dopamine, adrenaline, and that one. By increasing these neurotransmitters, it may help improve memory and performance. Overall, it helps give you focus and alertness, which is good for when you may be having too much caffeine. L-theanine, huge fan of it, love L-theanine, it's a great ingredient, and here's why. L-theanine is great for mental focus, and when combined with caffeine, you actually get a greater mental focus. Caffeine can usually make you a little bit hyper, so we get easily distracted, but L-theanine helps you take that energy and focus it on specific tasks. Also, for that reason, it's perfect for gamers or anyone else that wants more focus when they have energy. Anything with caffeine and L-theanine in it is a plus in my book. Antioxidant and no blend. What's a no blend? I don't know. Their no blend consists of green coffee bean extract, green tea extract, turmeric extract, tart cherry, blueberry, broccoli, and kale. Broccoli and kale? There's broccoli and kale in this product? Seriously? And you want gamers to drink this? I mean, I know broccoli and kale are like superfoods and all, but that's one heck of a gamble, G Fuel. I mean, I guess they don't expect people to actually read the ingredients to see that there's broccoli and kale in here, but they probably didn't expect me to be reviewing it where I go over all the ingredients. G Fuel's probably going to be mad at me for bringing it to everyone's attention. Hey everybody, this drink's got broccoli and kale in it. I'm not even going to tell you what broccoli and kale are good for. Just know that they're superfoods and they're really good for you. So drink up your broccoli and kale, people. It's good for you. Caffeine. This drink's got 300 milligrams of caffeine in it, and that caffeine comes from green coffee beans and green tea extract, which is the second healthiest drink on the planet, as well as providing a long-lasting caffeine because it's all natural. Awesome. Turmeric extract. That's an interesting one. Turmeric's usually used as an anti-inflammatory, as well as for people with arthritis. So I guess they're trying to get a jump start on all the problems that could happen from gamers. Arthritis and carpal tunnel. Smart, G Fuel. Predicting the future. Great job. As for sweeteners, since it doesn't use sugar, it uses all your usual suspects, such as sucralose, acesulfame potassium, which is ACE-K, and steviol glycerides, which is basically stevia. So what are the flavors? We got rainbow sherbet, which is pretty interesting flavor. Also interesting to find out, it's not pronounced sherbert with an R. Being from New England, we have a tendency to add R's to things, and I'm pretty sure sherbet is what my parents called it. So for many decades now, I've been calling it the wrong thing by calling it sherbet when it's actually sherbet. Thanks to dictionary.com. they let me know that Sherbert is the incorrect spelling and incorrect pronunciation of sherbet. Thanks, Mom and Dad. You also got sour cherry, which is very intriguing, as well as phaseberry. You all know how much I love the berries, and blue ice. Now, some of you know I haven't actually tried GFUEL, but from what I've heard, the blue ice is the only one that doesn't taste exactly like the powdered version. When it comes to the other 3 flavors, they supposedly taste similar to the powdered versions. The reason I mention it is because I haven't tried them, and I'm sure a lot of you are curious how they compare to the original. Since I haven't tried the original, I'm just going to go based on how they taste. And once I've tried all 4 out, I'll be introducing my new Caffeine Man rating chart. Let's start off with the blue ice, since that's the one I'm holding. I know a lot of you like the sound of that. Ah, jeez. We got a clear one, people. I mean, Chinette cut crystal cups just for you guys. Expensive stuff. Clear energy drinks. Let's taste it out. Wow, that's pretty good. I get a little bit of blueberry flavor in there, maybe a touch of raspberry, but I'm definitely getting an ice flavor from it. I always know what the ice flavor tastes like, but I'm never exactly sure how to describe it. So I describe it similar to being like the frost drinks, those glacier freeze kind of drinks, the ice drinks, anything with ice or a winter kind of name in it. That's the flavor you're getting from this. I'm also getting a little bit of like white monster or the white 3D energy or any of those white flavors as well. So if you're the type of person that likes a little bit of berry mixed in with that ice flavor, this is a really good ice flavor. As for the sweetness, it's not too sweet. It's probably got a medium sweetness to it, which I like. And the carbonation is a low to medium carbonation, so it doesn't make you burp as easily. And I'm always a fan of low to medium carbonation. Overall, I think it's pretty good, and if you like ice drinks, you're gonna like this one. Next up is the Rainbow Sherbert. Sherbet. I forgot to hold up the last can too. Jeez. These cans are really nice. They got a lot of nice artwork on them. They did a really great job so that they're going to be able to stand out on shelves when they go into the stores. It's great to have a nice looking artistic can rather than just the generic cans that you see for energy drinks now. Good job, GFUEL. Let's taste it out. A little longer one for you. This one's pretty good too. I'm getting like a nice light orange flavor to it. As you know, orange can be a very strong flavor. So when I try out drinks that have orange, you're usually looking for a nice good orange punch. This has a light orange flavor, and I'm also picking up a light strawberry flavor as well, which is kind of what Sherbet does. It's usually light in those flavors, and it does have a hint of sherbet flavor as well. It doesn't taste like melted sherbet that they put in a can, because that would just be gross. It actually is reminiscent of a rainbow sherbet, a nice hint of orange and strawberry in it. And if you're the fan of sherbet, this is actually really good. The sweetness isn't too much. It's probably a low to medium sweetness because sherbet isn't that sweet either. And the carbonation is a great carbonation level. It's low to medium. I'm not going to focus on the carbonation too much anymore unless it's higher, because then I'm just wasting time telling you the same thing. But these all seem to be lightly carbonated. Next up is the phaseberry. Very excited about this one. Big fan of berry flavors. Heard a lot of good things about it. I heard it's one of the popular powdered flavors as well. Let's taste it out. Got a quick one there. Oh yeah, I'm hit with that berry flavor right away. I think the first one that I get hit with is kind of like a raspberry flavor, then a little bit of blueberry right below that, maybe a touch of strawberry in there, and I think I'm getting a little bit of acai as well. I didn't see acai in the ingredients, so maybe it's one of the natural flavors that they added. But overall, this has got a really great blend of berry flavors. It's a little bit sweeter than the other ones as well, which is good for a berry drink. You want to get some sweetness in there. And I'm getting a little bit of a aftertaste. I like to focus in sometimes on if you can taste the sucralose, because there are people out there that are sensitive to the sucralose flavor, and if they taste any sucralose, they think it tastes kind of medicine-y, but I don't think it's the sucralose flavor that I'm tasting. I think it has a slight aftertaste of the stevia, and even though they use the sodium gluconate in it, I don't think it balanced off that stevia just enough. It's not really a bad aftertaste, it's really just a light stevia flavor, so I don't think you're going to get too much aftertaste out of it, but if you're sensitive to aftertaste, like the sucralose and stevia aftertaste, you might pick up on it a little bit. I'm going to say it's very low. It doesn't take away from the drink because it's still a really good berry flavor. I mean, in my reviews, I usually try and save the best for last, and I thought that the berry one was going to be the best one because I like the berry the best, but I did hear a lot of good things about the sour cherry, and I'm not a huge fan of sour, and I know that a lot of gamers and stuff tend to like the sour. Sours usually fall a little bit lower on my list, but let's try it out, see if it beats the Fazeberry. And lastly, we're trying out the sour cherry. Like I said, there's a lot of good reviews on it. Let's taste it out. Oh wow, I don't even need to swallow to know that that is actually really good. That's pretty awesome. And the awesome thing is that I'm not like hit with an overpowering sour flavor since I don't really like the sour, but it definitely does have sour in it, but it's got a really great cherry flavor to it. I've recently had a decent amount of good cherry ones. C4 did a great job with their cherries. They had like 3 different cherry flavors. I've had a few other cherries as well that have been pretty good, and this is one of the top cherry flavors I've had. They did a great job with the cherry flavor. They really balanced it out really well with that sour flavor. It's not overly sweet. It's got a perfect amount of sweetness, I think, at a medium sweetness. You already know about the combination, and this is really good. I mean, it's not too overpowering, because sometimes when you have Bang and Rain, even though they're really strong in flavor and they're kind of sweet, by the time you get to the end of those drinks, you get a little bit like it's too much sweetness, you know? It's kind of like if you're eating chocolate cake and it's like really, really delicious, but it's so rich and they give you such a big piece because, you know, chocolate cake's like $8 or $9 a slice nowadays, so they give you a bigger piece. But who can eat that after dinner? But you eat a few bites and it's really delicious, and then next thing you know, you're getting towards the end of it, or towards the middle, and that's like the really good part because you get into the frosting part as well as the chocolate cake, but then you can't finish it because it's way too rich. That's how I feel some of these energy drinks are. They get too sweet, too fast, too much, and it actually took me to the 4th one to actually start talking fast again. Usually the fast talking happens around the 3rd one. Hit me on the 4th one this time, and there's 300 milligrams of caffeine in these drinks, so I'm surprised it didn't hit me sooner. So yeah, the sour cherry, it's really good. It's so good, I'm actually going to take this to the Washington County Fair with me today. I'm going to take a picture with it, see if you guys notice. Feel like a little Easter egg for you guys. See how many of you notice, but I'm pretty sure a decent amount of you got to notice because you see a picture of Caffeine Man, you're like, what's he drinking? You're gonna see it's the GFUEL. Of course, I record on the weekends, so by the time this video is posted on Tuesday, we'll see how many people actually notice that I had a GFUEL can. Build up a little excitement for the video. Now time for the Caffeine Man rating chart. I'd love to actually go over more details about this new chart that I have. The truth is, this video is probably going to be way too long, so I'm sure you guys can figure it out, and maybe in the next video, I'll give you a little more details about the chart that I came up with. I want to use a 1 to 10 system because it's the most common system out there, but I want to add a little Caffeine Man flair to it, so here's the rating system. First off, we'll go with the Rainbow Sherbet. I gave that one an 8.3, which is a really good rating, but it's the lowest of the 4 for me, just because it's more of a novelty item, really. I'm not really sure if I can drink Rainbow Sherbet every day, but it's definitely good to mix things up every now and again, and they did a really great job with it, so I'm giving it an 8.3. Next up, we got the Blue Ice. I put the Blue Ice at 8.6, slightly higher than the Rainbow Sherbet because I liked it just a little bit better than the Rainbow Sherbet. I am a fan of that little bit of berry flavor that's in it. It's nice to have a little icy drink now and again. Next up is the Fazeberry now. I gotta tell you, it was tough to find a way to put this drink. It's a good berry flavor. It did have a little bit of that aftertaste to it, so I'm putting it at 9.4. Just slightly below the Bang, because the Bang flavor is just a little bit better. But if I had to rate this by ingredients, because this is just a flavor chart, if I had to rate it by ingredients, I would definitely put it above Bang because I love the ingredients in here for focus. I'm feeling really focused right now, by the way, which I need to be to get this video done. But for flavor, I'm putting it at 9.4, right below Bang. Moving on to the Sour Cherry. Where's this one gonna go? It was the best one out of all of them. It had a really good cherry flavor. I'm putting this at 9.6, and even though it's tied with Rain, it doesn't taste anything like Rain. Rain has a strong, powerful punch to it. It's got a bunch of sweetness to it, but this sour cherry is a very solid cherry flavor. It's an awesome cherry flavor, and sometimes that's what you want. You want a really solid flavor so that by the time you get to the end of the can, you're just as happy as your first mouthful. Overall, I'm fairly impressed by these GFUEL products, and dare I say, I might even be interested in trying some of the powdered drinks as well, even though I'm lazy. I mean, these canned drinks have 300 milligrams of caffeine, which I think is a little bit high, especially if I want to hover around that 400 max per day. 300 really cuts into that a lot. So if I could actually have a powdered drink that has the same benefits for focus, and it's only 150 milligrams, that's 2 drinks that I can have during the day, mixed in with the amount of tea that I drink throughout the day as well. Plus, a lot more flavors to choose from. I'm excited to try them out maybe. Thanks for joining me today. Feel free to subscribe. Feel free to comment down below with your thoughts on these products or what you thought of my review. And feel free to share me all over social media. I'm everywhere at Caffeine Man 1. So get the word out about Caffeine Man. Thanks again for watching, everybody. Have yourselves a great day. Or night. That's the whole point of a product review. Come on. I mean, she probably gets away with it because she's hot. Ow! Where did you come from? Frickin' ninja. And yes, I was talking a little bit faster in this video because I was trying to make it shorter because I knew it was jam-packed with information. So I gotta give thanks to my little helper today. Yep, no coconut Red Bull today. Had to go for the hardcore stuff. This stuff will really get you going. Plus the 300 milligrams from those other 3 drinks. Woo! It's gonna be a heck of a day. Here I come, Washington County Fair. Caffeine Man on the loose.